Hello, hello, I am back. It's time to play some of that Fire Emblem. Sorry, no, that's not true. Final Fantasy. There you go. You just do the rounds real quick and we'll get started. Okay, there you go. I did my rounds. Let's get started now. Ooh, that's the airship. I wonder if it actually flies later. Alright, good thing they have the quest to speak with Otto. Ah! Dude, that's so framey when I do it with my mouse. Right, Otto?
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison started a fight over at Martha's. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual.
Rip.
But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip around the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power.
I mean, they can't really restore it unless they find the
The
Rosfieldians.
poor bearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see them.
Okay, so... I mean, they killed most of the people at Eastpool. Hmm. Primary person in charge of all monies. Okay, so nothing really, nothing really new here, I guess.
The way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Alright. Time to leave? Oh wait, it said there's a quest. Actually no. I'm gonna go to the old man. Because I actually forgot to report to him to, increase my book level, or whatever it's called. Good thing I did the side quest in the other place, the previous location, otherwise they'll probably be locked out. Since some of
Is
them
there
died.
something I might assist you with, Clive?
Yes,
I
read the
don't
1,000
believe
tomes.
you've read this particular chapter before.
Did I hit level 4?
I have quite the find for you today.
Nope. Continental Accord. An international pact made at the dawn of the present era, in which such matters as the treatment of bearers and establishment of a realm-wide currency were laid out. It formed the basis of much of Valisthian society as it stands today, including the branding of bearers and their status as non-persons. Also put in place universal calendar. Alright, let's see. Founder.
You wish to study the tomes?
I don't really know what was the importance of that.
The door to the shelves shall ever be open.
Okay, so I'll ignore that. I don't know how relevant the founder is to the story. Just be nice background info for the lore heads. I would like to count myself as one, but I'm not, like, too into it.
I am a tinker by trade, but I've always been fascinated with the art of healing.
If only there were a salve to mend a broken engine.
Okay, so let's go do this side quest before I do anything else.
Finish with that. Welcome back, Sid.
Alright. A ballless boatman.
Damn blighted bilge. Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry will keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rot for a moon or so. Assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Yep, someone will find you the pitch.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
Yep, let's prioritize that quest. Right, so ignore that. I'm gonna look to see if there's any side quests anywhere else. Doesn't look like it. Travel to the 3 reeds and then do that. Oh, well, this place got super foggy now. Well,
Easier than felling a forest, I said. The trees don't have teeth.
Finished.
can't tell how I'm getting hit from these guys. Okay, why is it acting like that was a boss fight? Clearly was not. Pitcher wax. Sticky substance found in the pitcher of a carnivorous plant which thrives in the Rosarian lowland.
I can't imagine Obelisk needing any more than this. Time to head home.
After I do this. And now I head home. Look at that loading speed. They
Well,
moved it to the SSD.
Did you find me some wax?
Find is one way of putting it.
Ugh. Reeks like a chocobo's arse. I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo. So your boat has a name. I didn't know.
Yeah. Same as me old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the Blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
Sentimental boat, then? Ooh, wait, what is that last one? Badge of Might. Ooh. Increase attack by 12. Definitely putting that into use. I will wear the Badge of Might +1. Don't know if I want to get rid of... You know what? I will. I'll get rid of that so I can put in Badge of Might normal. Just double up on the attack. Okay. So let's save on that. Let me look at my abilities real quick. I don't care about that, really. I mean, it does say magic nullifying tornado, but do I really want it? I'll upgrade Scarlet Cyclone, I think. Well, do I want to increase Limit Break or not? I'm not sure. Yeah, I'll upgrade Scarlet Cyclone. I use it a lot more than anything else, so... Martha's Rest, let's go.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
I'm sorry, Sid. We were too late. The Imperials have already left.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon. The boys from the garrison might still be nearby.
Okay, so there's a slight delay.
Let's get you to a physical.
That's unfortunate.
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all her efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
Yeah, I'll prioritize. I can't really do much else, right?
Cole is
Hello?
right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Serious? Okay. Well, let's see what this guy has to sell.
How do?
Gaia blade and the bastard sword. I just wish you could get a preview of this. I could know if it's worth getting or not.
That all, is it?
Oi, look sharp!
Good to see you, Sid. The soldiers who did this are long gone, I'm afraid. We're doing what we can to treat the wounded.
I mean, that much blood on his arm, that's quite scary to see.
If those horses touch an arrow on Martha's head, I'll kill them all myself.
Alright, well.
They outnumber us.
Alright. I don't like Rama that much. Probably gonna abandon that one soon.
Look. Up ahead.
Oh, is that Martha?
Martha. Are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds, poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Nice.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Black Shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
Oh, it's not trying to use the stone. Trying to use Sick and Ravage. ignore them so I can go get this, and then I'll head to the Abbey. Briar clamshells, let's go. Oh, that was it? Okay. That was fast, I guess.
Over here! He's off. Attack! This one.
Oh.
Are we too late?
Probably. I see two dead.
Inside.
Lady Mont Abbey. Oh. Quite a few bears.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
There you go. Gotta finish with it. Eight Valley Matters.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
Simple quest. Breath of Wind Gouge.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
I'm also gonna change my abilities because I realized I did not set this up. Hold on. Names of Rebirth. There you go. Save that now. Hold on, I'm gonna open this up again. There might be some. There's actually quite a few bears in here. Last time there were only two. Jeez, there's a lot of bears in here.
The abbot.
Up.
The bearers died protecting him. calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's Bear. Never mind. I thought the abbot was alive.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cullings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Matt to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid, where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive.
He turned to stone, didn't he? Yep. Right at the end.
He's gone.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers... they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix Jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
Yep, let's prioritize the quest. They didn't need to, like, keep making these quests over and over again. Okay. Wait. Oh, there's a house over there. See if there's something worth checking out. Nope, not worth checking out. Bamboozled myself. Oh, look at that. Sorry, man. What? Okay. Yeah, I'll fight it. Okay, every now and then Clive may encounter creatures larger, faster, and more ferocious than most. While flight is always an option, defeating these notorious marks can earn him not only renown, but also rare materials that may be used to craft new gear or upgrade existing items. Okay, that must be that green symbol thing.
You think it's spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball.
Okay, I have no idea what was that. I'm gonna retry. I have no idea what that was. What did it cast death or something? Okay, so let's save. Give that another try.
This one. Let's try. All yours, Torgal.
Okay. Let's do this. Sorry, Eric, I did not see your message until just now. But I think I figured out how to avoid it, so it's not too bad now. Okay, not too hard. Once I knew how to dodge Doom. Alright, that's it? Meteorite and Magic Dash? Is it because I had to reset once?
You didn't see that coming.
Pretty lame. Oh well. Gonna save, because I did beat it. That was a fun fight, I did enjoy it. Once I learned how to dodge Doom.
That must be the bridge.
I'm gonna ignore the bridge for now. Okay, get these items first. Okay, now let's go to the...
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
Yo, caught up real fast.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
Oh, okay, good. Travel to it real fast. Saving me time, at least.
No one survived then?
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all?
Yeah, because
My
even
mother
in their
obviously has a
side,
hand in this. I cannot make sense
doesn't
of
make
her
sense
actions.
because
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
level up. Yup, level up. Let's go. HP went up by 50, attack by 4, defense by 3, stagger by 3, strength, vitality, and will by 3. Black blood. New quest. Okay. The White-Winged Wonder. We'll do that.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
We're not to move.
Oi!
Rowan.
You handy with that sword of yours? Course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? 'Cause a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos?
You heard me right. Wild birds? The big ones? And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos? Fighting bandits?
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now, they're back, looking to settle the score. Oh, go on then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
Yes. We'll help them.
All right.
There's a good lad.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across
Thanks
the
for
way
the
over
tip, Eric.
yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us locals. And don't worry, you'll know her when you see her right enough.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you. And give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
Yes, prioritize. And I don't think I'm gonna skip any side quests anytime soon. They all seem, pretty quick to do overall. They don't drag out, so I don't mind doing those.
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo.
You can ignore the chocobo for this item here, Frick. Right?
A white feather.
Giant feather, too.
I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds.
I feel like that chocobo is
Looks
probably
like they went that
Ambrosia.
way.
White chocobo pinion.
All yours, Torgal. Get him.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely do not like Rama. I'll figure something out for him later, though. I do want to fight this because it's been a while.
No mistakes.
So I got an achievement for luring someone into the, an enemy into the
These chocobos aren't going
electric
down without
lure.
a fight.
Well, that's nice. Oh, there's the chocobo.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
All right then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Not much. Oh, I was trying to dodge and I failed. Hey, Waff. Caught me at a bad time because I failed an easy fight. Okay, I can skip this at least. Okay. See? Easy fight. I just did it terribly last time. Steel silk.
You're safe now.
No, it is Ambrosia. The eye.
White Hart, I presume. Do you know her, boy? That scar. It couldn't be.
Yep. I was right.
Ambrosia. It is you. You survived.
How long do chocobos last for? It just lost one eye. The other eye, I think, is fine.
And you found yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
And then back to black to explain the whole story.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mound. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
what is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon. Told you. And it seems her pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
Do I get to ride Ambrosia all over the continent now? That'd be nice. I don't know if that would speed up travel or anything, though.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
A few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now.
I think I did the side quest.
You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my cart on the road, didn't you?
That was 5 years ago as well.
No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
Quest complete. The White-Winged Wonder. Ambrosia's tact. A bespoke saddle and blinders worn by Clive's childhood chocobo Ambrosia. I do got 3 chocobos. Displayed in Clive's chambers. Chocobo unlocked. Let's go. I wonder if I can get more chocobos, or that's the only one. Alright. After 18 long years, Clive has finally been reunited with his faithful steed. Hold right button while in the army, or while in the field to summon Ambrosia and A to mount.
Come on.
Ride Ambrosia for the first time.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Whoa, jumps real high. Okay. Well, that's nice. I don't know what the purpose of having a mount other than moving real fast is. Oh. Doesn't feel like I'm going that fast. Alright, let's see. Probably. Side quests here? No side quests. Okay. I have to just go to the hideaway and continue the story.
Where's Gav?
I'm gonna ignore Gav first. Because I want to check out my new digs.
Think it's alright to touch him?
Don't know. You go first.
Okay, let's... Reading table. Bird by any other name. Okay, I don't know why she would just need to write that when she's literally next to you the entire time. Okay. Okay, so I got 2 trinkets now. I don't know what they do other than show I did switch and side quests. Sure.
Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Well, the 2 nations beat their shields. The rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals.
Alright.
4 mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
A different...
Drake's breath.
Yep.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rossfield.
Oh, there's more Rossfield.
Lord Byron Rossfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rossfield. And you're a Rossfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
Oh, that's right, the bounty board. Check that out. Otto's counter is now open. Following hideaway facilities are now available. Alliant reports, the Patron's Whisper, and the Hunt board. Okay, so increasing renown, inspiring nameless benefactors from cross twins to donate money or items. Alright, cool. Good to know.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
Where is it located again? Why does that have to be all the way over there? I'll do that first before I do anything else. After our IC. Anything you can craft. Nothing good. Can't upgrade anything well either.
Fine.
Alright, let's see.
Won't be long now, Martel. Sid, I was hoping to speak to you.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just, well, as you know, we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
It's good to know that something of the old hideaway still lives on.
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All our hard work's finally paying off. I took it on, you see, after she died. And now the fruit's finally ready to eat. And not only is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right out of it.
Impressive. And welcome news to more than a few, I'd say.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers, on account of all they do for the hideaway. You couldn't take them some, could you? Seems better them coming from you.
It'll be nice being the bearer of good news for a change.
Oh, thank you. She always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some. Here you go. Martel apples, they're called, in honor of her memory.
Seems like a simple side
Hear
quest.
that, Martel? Today's finally the day.
Yes, prioritize it. This should not be giving me renown.
It's not Did you come through the forge today? It smells like a still.
Oops.
Would explain Blackthorn's foul mood. All that pounding must be splitting his skull.
There you go.
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
Yes, and I am that trouble.
That broom's as ragged as...
Okay, let's talk to Vivian, see what she has to give
How may I
me.
assist you today?
Nope, I can ignore
Going
that
so
for now.
soon?
So Martha's all right.
Yep. Others weren't so lucky, though. Fancy a look at the list, do you? Anything catch your eye?
No available
Think you can
quests.
help?
Good to know. That means I'm caught up.
Oh, Cla...
The patron, does that mean...
Oh, no. That's still me. I still catalogue every item that arrives. Is everything we've received and everything promised.
Alright, completing side quests will increase renown. Okay. Renown is not used upon accepting donations, will not diminish. Cool. Your merry band of outlaws and its dashing deeds of daring do are all the talk amongst the ladies of the court. We have gathered together several items of worth that might continue your gallantry. Heartstruck Dowager. Ooh, 400 ability points. Definitely taking that.
All yours.
Then, next up, our order is one built on pride, but that does not mean we are too proud to give thanks where thanks is due. We may have failed Martha once, but never again the Blood Axes.
You earned this.
Okay, and then Berserker Ring,
Hasn't been delivered yet, I'm afraid.
and more donations will become available upon achieving a renown rating of 100.
Come again. I may have more for you.
Okay,
What's the matter, Nectar? The hunt board? It's where the curse breakers post sightings of... Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean... Right. The people of Valisthea are going through... The last thing they need is ungodly fiends, and perhaps I can.
alright, so let's do the hunt board. Reports of fiends terrorizing the countryside are posted to the hunt board in hopes that fearless heroes such as Clive will take it upon themselves to hunt down and slay the notorious marks. I did, which is 10 renown and 5,000 gold. Very nice. Then Angel of Death in Clairview Sambrec and the Broken Hilt Rosaria. I think I'm gonna try that, even though it is rank B. Broken Hilt Rosaria and Clairview Sambrec. Well, first I want to see. They're not gonna let me, are they? That's in that case, let's do this side quest before I forget. Fabian, Cursebreaker.
You two look like you could use something to eat. Here.
Oh, this quest.
Courtesy
Forgot
of
about it.
Martel.
Martel. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Weren't she the girl from the Furrows?
Course she was. An odd sort, that one. Loved plants more than people.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked? Wait.
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, I'll be. She'd have been proud, and rightly so. Thank you, Sid.
Wait, I still have one more batch. Oh, there it is. Puritan, Cursebreaker.
A gift from the backyard. For your service.
Blimey, these take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd nab 'em right from the branch, made Martel livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you? Hang on. These aren't Martells, are they? I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the Deadlands. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste. Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will you?
Not so much as a thank you. Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Sid. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh, and give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards.
Yes. Skip that trek. It's too far.
The Cursebreakers send their thanks. And their compliments. They were clearly very fond of Martell.
They remembered her. After all these years.
5 years, it is a long
I suppose
time.
She was very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. You were one of the good ones, Martell. Why did you have to die? She put everything into her work. She wasn't going to rest until we had fruit sweet enough to enjoy. And now we do. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full-grown tree. Martell lives on through the fruit it bears.
And through you. Her dream would have died with her, had you not kept it alive. That's something to be proud of.
I didn't do anything really, but thank you. You're kinder to me than I deserve.
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop. And I wouldn't mind some of it either, if that's not too much to ask.
Of course not. I'll see that you're both well provided for. They like your fruit, Martell. Isn't that wonderful? I'd say it's about time we planted you some siblings, don't you think?
Takes forever for fruit to, or yeah, plants to bear fruit though after they get planted. Okay, Martell apples displayed in Clive's chambers. Basket of slightly stunted, somewhat sweet apples grown from the blighted earth thanks to the dedication and perseverance. One woman, Martell. May she rest in peace. Still, we'll grow something worth eating one of these days, and when we do, you'll have the first pick. So it makes me wonder, if I didn't do the earlier side quest, would I even have access to it?
It's not.
I have a feeling I would not. So I guess that's the route that side quests go in this game. They're chain side quests. You don't do one, you don't get access to certain ones in the future. Not too bad, but I just wish the game would give you like a heads up for that. Okay, I'll go in there one day. They put a door there for a reason. Okay. So, this one's pretty easy. Nothing else really new, so let's continue on with this. Oh. To Hawk's Cry Cliff. Southern Rosaria. From these heathered highlands, one might catch a glimpse of Rosalith Castle and everything else in between. Actually, before I do that, I want to see the location of that other, bounty board, the hunt quest, whatever it's called, and also report to the old man. I don't remember his name. I just remember it's pronounced similar to like Hippocrates. Hippocrates. Okay, very close.
I have a few new notes that might interest you.
Dang, not enough.
You wish to study the tomes?
Nope. I do not wish to study the tomes. I want to level up my level with your knowledge book.
I hear there's trouble in
Your uncle always seemed a kindly soul.
If you're worried about our supplies, we've plenty. Carol will see to that.
Mather's all right.
Yep.
Kupo Kupo. Okay, let's see. Broken Hilt Rosaria. Gotcha. And let's see. 3 reads, Martha's Rest. Okay, so Broken Hilt is probably along the way. Where's Broken Hilt? Does it say here? Ah. Here it is. Can't go there though. Go here. Continue the quest. Main story. Southern Rosaria.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
Yet you take a wolf with like a dog. I can't tell if it's a wolf or a dog. Or a bull.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
Bloodlines. Okay.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Okay, so I got a quest, or I unlocked something for Torgal, so that's nice. Oh, I see a green, or is that a blue chocobo? Gonna fight it, that's all I know. Got another goblin coin. Okay, I didn't know those were item drops, but I'll take it.
Ready, go?
Okay. So I see some items. I'll probably run around and pick those up.
Fly, Ambrosia.
What happens if I get in a fight?
Time to fight.
Oh, okay, I see. I will ignore that for now. But good to know. Whoa! Alright, I guess I'm just fighting it now. talent, and a bunch of items. Okay. So that didn't even do much.
Good girl.
Get this item now. I was hoping that item would be something else, but I guess it's just potion. Clamshells. What happens if I keep going? Oh, actually, I'm gonna get off here.
All right.
Don't want to start over that again. Right now I do.
Help me,
Okay. Easy fight. Or at least I would like to say it was an easy fight. I got hit, what, once or twice? Oh, okay, so I just can't go there. Game won't let me. It's still good to know the layout up there. Alright, I'll just get that and keep going. Now let's continue the story.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! Thought they were loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all, for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship.
You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
What do you mean spoilers? Please, I'm playing through. Can't spoil it.
Jig like the miller's son.
You're a long way from home, aren't you?
Increases limit break generation amount by 6% while taking damage. Well, that does not seem worth it. Night of Terrors. Then I'll sell the longsword. Definitely don't need that.
I'd pay more
Keeping
if I
these
could.
though. Wait, I can sell Invictus? That seems wrong. Especially since it's a set of 7. I know where 2 of them are. I don't know where the other 5 are. I can get pretty rich if I sold all my stuff.
I suppose we won't be seeing you again.
No point in doing that.
We're going hunting for outlaws.
You know what? Let's just continue.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire. What with their 100 full legions?
So I guess I'm one
100? I heard it were 1,000.
of those dumb sack of stones. The other person.
You seen them, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least...
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harbouring firebrand. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out. Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pool.
Then we shall be on our way.
Understandable.
These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire?
Might be your uncle.
A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
Alright, let's see. Save. I'm gonna speed this up.
Let's go. Faster! This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Thanks, girl. Ever since the auditory, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking them? The mother crystal's collapse?
I have an idea. You're not going to like it.
I didn't even notice these until just now. Oh, lost boom. I want to know why there's two different entryways. I'm gonna go this way and then loop around just what I missed. Okay. Make for port is sold. Alright, let's go backtrack now. What did I miss? Bunch of people. Ooh, okay.
More of my mother's men. Kill! Good.
Okay, so I am getting close to dying, but oh well.
To me, boy. I'm hurt, Torgal. Kill.
Oh, it's bombs. Yeah, let's see how much I heal from this. Oh! Okay, never saw a bomb explode before in the game. That was kind of scary. What is this? Oh, that was a chest? Alright, well, let's see what that was. Bull's Horns Braid. Increases lunge damage by 5%. Okay. I'm good. I am good then. I'm gonna save actually real quick. Running low and HP. Ooh, here's the item. Okay, let's go. chest right here. Let's go. And then let's go backtrack again, see what's here. Probably nothing, given how short this pass is. I was correct. Nothing. And it's a straight shot, so I think it's fine if I just call Ambrosia and go with the rest.
Good girl. Fly, Ambrosia.
Up.
Straight home now.
Alright, let's do this. Might as well. Alright, I guess that was not much. What? Let's see. I am going to try upgrading this next. Flames of Rebirth. Just does so much damage and so far away. I think it's worth it. Also, the ability to dash is I'm going to say that lure is not as fun to use as I thought it would. It's good against bosses. I don't think it's good against like random mobs.
Blood, Clive.
And still wet.
A lot of blood.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are, and still, you would bear your steel. Why then, we owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again. I'll show you a true shield to Rosaria. Come on!
Alright. I got hit once, but other than that, easy fight.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordil. guardians of the flame.
So not a new comrade, that's a shame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Well, let's save. Sharp Fang. Oh, it looks like they already destroyed a house or two.
Find something, boy. Death.
Found her.
Oh, that's bad. Those bears or regular people? I would guess bears, judging from clothing. Yep.
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone?
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
Okay. That's pretty far away.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
Well, I can't dash. Must be a reason for that. How many people are bears here? Guess a good chunk. This person a bear? I can't see their left cheek. See their right. This person, no. No, okay. Wow, they really just kill everyone here. This is so unnecessary. They did not need to animate the beach waters. They did. Put in that work. Won't go unnoticed, at least by me. Good job, dev team. Okay, so I'm assuming just the regular villagers, they killed and left as is. He's this person. But then all the bears, they just rounded up and put on display.
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
some experience. I want to avoid you. I want to see what's here. Bewit Bridge. I don't see anything here. Gonna have to backtrack then. Oh, no, wait, there's a chest. Alright, that was not worth it. Let's go see what this guy said.
Didn't happen to come by way of Oldhill, did you? Saw some Imperials clad in black making for the docks just the other day. The next morn, you couldn't see the sun for all the ravens.
I did, Mummy. I could hear him shouting from down the road.
Hush now. You didn't hear nothing.
In honor of the 250th anniversary of the founding of the Grand Duchy of Rotaria. How long
Tell us there's a
ago?
curfew, but then refuses passage back.
Passage to the provincial capital is restricted to Imperial Army personnel.
The gates are closed. Begone!
Oh, how am I to sell my wares if they...
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
I'm hungry.
Don't go thinking you'll find refuge in the houses outside Port Isolde. The place is a wretched hive of thieves and blackguards.
I don't remember if I saved, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Oh. Like I just came from that mountain. Wait. Go this way. See. Devil crab. I'm gonna ignore that. Sharp fangs. Ignore you guys. I don't think I need to fight you right now. Silken Strand.
Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
Fangs. Assuming those are also.
That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
Let's continue on.
Let us pass! My children are starving! Have mercy! Voice-rinsed dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep!
Better out there than in here!
Oh, good enough for
Fuck off!
Hang the chinless bastards! Those crystals belong to us all!
I said, away with you, filth! Back to your
sties!
We'll cut you down where you stand!
Destroy it!
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in.
You're not worried about a potential massacre happening there?
I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. And Lazarus.
That's a dungeon then.
We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
Blacklight burn. Okay.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
Oh, I see an item I missed earlier.
This is nothing like I remember.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Okay. Why is this place so empty right here? Is there a fight? I'm assuming like a hunter's mark or something will appear soon. Or rather than later.
Not.
Oi! Visitors!
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
Show them all doing this. That was easy. Got hit once though, unfortunate.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died. Huh? Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us.
Oh, I kind of feel bad for killing them all now.
Founder, it really is you.
It is.
Alright. Dang, he looks completely different. Well, that's obviously not true anymore. Actually, no, it is true. Joshua stayed alive, and so is Wade. The Lazarus District.
So, wait.
Wade is still taller.
We can speak inside.
Wade still wielding that axe.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after.
Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye, the foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord, but in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Okay, let's see. So his portrait got updated. Guardians of the Flame. Pulling. And then Annabelle Lesage.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we. Make ready. This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
Alright, let's go back with Wade. He was cool. What, 18 years ago?
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
Buck up, man. At least you're not dead.
Aww.
I suppose we owe you our thanks. You spared us when you could have just as easily sent us to the mud.
We'll show them that the fire in our hearts is
You're telling me that's the Archduke's son?
In the flesh. Saw him once when I was your age. He had that same look in his eyes.
Let's see.
You are welcome to what little we have managed to salvage.
Well, this looks nice. Demon Tamer's arm guards. Yeah, I'll get it.
As you wish, my lord.
Crimson tassels. Nope. Desert rose. Despite its rose-like appearance, this delicate sandstone formation found in the desert of Dhalmekia is no ruse, but instead an inexplicable peculiarity of nature, a reminder that humankind will never fully comprehend the world in which we live. Also said to bring good luck. What I will buy 10. It's only 400.
Will that be all?
I will ignore the elixir. Stone skin and that. They upgrade. Oh, these are selling.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Save real quick. Let's continue.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buett Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade, the bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
The quest. Throughout the main scenario, Clive will often be joined by various companions who are keen to lend their assistance. However, depending on Clive's destination, they may choose to remain behind at the hideaway. Okay.
We'll keep them from the bridge.
The blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village. We tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Oh. Wait, why are people running? That's not good.
Look at me sideways.
Come along now.
I'm expecting something bad to have happened here.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
What is it now? I told you!
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come! Die along with your flame! For Azaria!
For Azaria!
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
Bloody hell!
Reinforcements from the far bank!
I'll find their battles for them.
To me, boys!
Oh, good thing I healed. I would have died if it wasn't for that.
More dragons.
Worms. The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
That wasn't too hard. I did get hit a little bit, though. Oh, is that a Dragoon?
A noble stand, albeit a misguided one. In taking it,
You have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
So I did have to use some potions. Oh well, whatever. Imperial Link, Dragon Talon, and the rest. Gotcha.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud! My, Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it. As we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die. And her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
Quest complete. Yay. Black or white? I level up, I think. Yup. Level up. 27. Attack only went at 3 this time. Dagger only 2. Okay. Ugh. I'll probably call it soon. Maybe in like 10 more minutes.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians, and had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
You accept the burnt blade from Wade.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Let's see. So it looks like Tyler actually did die. That's younger brother of the late Archduke Elwin and Warden of Port Isolde. The Vice-Regent.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
Port Isolde, the Imperial Province of Rosaria. Whoa, those are some giant horns.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance. Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue! You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell that thou might see thy charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Madu in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you.
I wonder if Byron has any kids.
You always were fond of that scene from The Saint and the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
Okay. Named in the sectary, beloved Valestian's fable were the good knight Sir Crandall of Camelot, servant of Saint Sib. I don't think that part matters. 7 high houses. Okay, so there's a chance he might actually have the sword.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford.
Long cutscenes.
So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us, then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
On your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing. The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
Why does Joe look so upset about this? Long cuts. Probably gonna just call the stream after this. Way too long of a cutscene.
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she?
Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days.
Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused.
Is Jill gonna leave the party? Feels like it.
And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all.
I'm being.
I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Okay, what was the whole point of that conversation? Like, I know she has angst over her past, understandably so. Okay. I'm even more confused, but sure. Here be monsters?
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
New missive has been delivered to Clive's chambers. So, let's just do some quick errands and then I'll call it a day.
Did you come to borrow a book, Sid?
Nope.
You can't have this one to...
My knowledge is yours. I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before.
Clive tells Harpocrates. My goodness, not even level 4.
What subject shall we consider today?
Let's check the missive real quick.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Karen. Deadlands wouldn't be half as bad without all the blood dust.
Nap all day. Okay. Flame none brighter. And all quiet in the Dominion. Dalmex and the Imperials are at a standoff. They snarl at each other, bearing fangs bared like slum curs, but neither wants to make the first move. It's almost as if they both realize what the stinging power of Chocobo. Okay. Alright. Seems like a good place to stop for the day. I'm gonna look at this. I'm so close. I actually want to see how much like damage does Aerial Blast actually gives max stun. Judgment Bolt does quite a bit as well. I'm guessing Phoenix Flames of Rebirth doesn't do too much of both because it can also heal. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna save. Thank you everyone who joined for the stream. I probably will not be streaming until maybe Friday, but definitely next week. Definitely not streaming tomorrow. So thank you everyone who showed up. I don't see too many people here, so I probably won't do a raid today. But I will hopefully see you guys next time. Bye.